Hey guys, Jonah here. I wanted to just chime in real quick with a hot take because today it's been a deep prospecting day for me. And I'm moving back to my office. I was working this morning from home, but kids get home from school in a few hours, and that is not conducive for being on calls, as I'm sure many of you parents out there can attest to. So I'm heading into the office, but kids being back in school has been nice, just to have a little bit of structure back. Anyway, the reason I wanted to put this video out is because something occurred to me. The market right now, almost irregardless of what you're in, I think there's a couple pockets that are maybe more active. I don't know about deals getting done, but more active in terms of deal flow. AI, obviously, everyone's talking about it, and cybersecurity and things like that. But overall, let's just say the tech market overall, and that's obviously affects so much, fintech, health tech, etc., gaming, etc. The market year over year is, I think it touched bottom, but it's the actual unreported numbers. Now, this is based on my math, is around 65% down year over year. And the reason I say that much is because I'm going based on activity. So me being a sourcer, I am the front line for both. I am typically the first to feel a pullback, and I'm also the first to feel when things start to improve. And I feel like in August we touched bottom and things are starting to come back. I think it's going to be slow. I don't think it's going to be very fast, because we have to boil the ocean a little bit, because we have some infrastructure issues that companies are going to need to figure out, right? So it's not going to be, we're not getting the genie back in the bottle, so to speak, right? It's going to be a new evolution, but we've been here before in some facets, and I think we're going to be fine. I know there's a lot of folks talking about a major recession. I think we've been through it. I think that, whatever statistical analysis you want to give it, I think that in a year or two, they'll go back and revise the numbers and say, oh no, we were actually in a recession and we came out of it. Or they'll declare a recession 4 months before it's over. That's not a political statement, by the way. It's just data on what's good, because we have been in a recession. We are about almost a full year into it, and we're coming out the other side of this moment. Anyway, that's not the point of this video. The point of the video is, with the market being so down, and sales development teams across the board, I think the numbers are bookings are down 40%, and I think that's probably very conservative. I think there's a lot of teams that their bookings are down way more than that. Sales in general is down pretty significantly. For a lot of startups, a lot of founders, a lot of early stage folks, that's a good thing. And why is that a good thing? It doesn't sound like a good thing, right? And it's not a good thing fundamentally, but what it does is it levels the playing field. Just like in the beginning of 2020, remember in the very beginning when everyone was isolated, everyone in the country, because there was a point in COVID where the entire country, for the most part, was reacting in unison. Later on, things got political and there was a lot of divide on what to do. But in the beginning, that first couple of months, maybe 6 weeks, everyone was pretty much doing the same thing. We were isolating at home. We're doing everything we're supposed to do. And during that time, I said, look, this is the first time ever that the playing field is literally level because everyone's in the same boat. Everyone has to operate the same way. Well, we're kind of in that in a way, in the sense that if you're a major Fortune 1000 company, you're feeling it probably worse than we're feeling it as a startup or as a founder. Obviously, they have more padding, things like that, but the cut's deep. And these companies have laid off. They haven't taken laying off thousands of people lightly. Now, have they done it? That's another topic. That's another topic. How they handled it and should they have? That's another topic. The point is, the playing field is actually level because it's a down market for everyone. So it comes down to grit and hustle. You can outperform companies disproportionately bigger than you right now just by simply out hustling them, outwork them, just outwork them. There's no easy way around it. Just freaking outwork them. I mean, look, and I'm not a paper person. Anyone knows me. I am a copier salesman's worst nightmare. I haven't had a copier or paper or a printer in my office in a decade. I've been digital for a long time. We don't even have landlines. Everyone works off of iPhones and Zoom and stuff like that. Anyway, I literally printed out a spreadsheet. It's like 14 pages long of the variables that I'm going after from a prospecting perspective, and I'm literally manually going through them one by one today, which means I may be at the office to midnight. Now, is that every day for me? No, it's not. But when it's time to get some work in, I'm going to get the work in, and that's what's going to allow me to beat companies, agencies, etc., that are disproportionately bigger than me and maybe more resourced than I am, because I'm just going to flat out outwork them. And you can too. I know a lot of people are struggling with burnout. I heard something the other day is burnout, you never get burned out winning. You get burned out from losing. So stop losing. Go and work your face off. And when I say work, I mean get into the arena and go get some no's. Sorry about the camera, the image thing, the hand about to turn. Go get some no's. Just make a list of prospects and go get 10 no's. Go get 10 no's. On the way of getting 10 no's, you're probably gonna get some yeses. Me, I don't care. They can all tell me no. Somebody's gonna say yes. And if they all say no, I'll find more. But, I am who I am. Other folks, though, I know it's an uncomfortable thing. As a sourcer, I get rejected all the time. It's just part of it. But to those, a lot of people take it personal. And I get that. I understand that. I understand it's an uncomfortable thing. So just start with 10 no's. Go get 10 no's. And if you're not comfortable cold calling people or emailing people or originating, and you like to sell through face-to-face, go find a convention. Don't care which one. Go reach out to some of your friends. Say, hey, anyone going to a convention pick a city near you. If they are, be a wing person for them. Go with them, help them out, and while you're there, go find some prospects that are relatively close to what you're looking to do, and go pitch them. Go get 10 no's. Either way, get out there. There's more business than you think of. And by you listening to the hype of everything's so bad and not trying, you're giving your competitors and the other companies who are freaking slow, and they're not even trying that hard. They're just milking it right now. You're giving them the ability to actually still squeak out some wins because they're talking to people that need to talk to you, but you're not reaching out to them, so they don't know. Anyway, I hope that inspires someone to go reach out to someone today, and let's get some wins. Sorry about the bumpy camera. If you listen to this video and you reach out to someone and you actually made a sale, do me a favor, drop me a DM and let me know that it worked for you. I'd love to know that this little rant on the way into the office helps somebody. All right, guys, good luck out there.